We've seen how strange things can get at night. Well, things are about to get a whole lot stranger.
And welcome back to another edition of Neon Trash. I'm your fucking host, Tommy the Hammer. How you bastards doing on this Monday? Well, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you guys. I'm dog tired. Today sucked for me, and I'm beat. I'm looking to chill. I'm looking to watch a movie. And this particular movie I've been wanting to check out for a little bit now. It is Eli Roth's remake of Death Wish. And I'm going to use this video as kind of an opportunity to discuss the works of Eli Roth. He's one of my favorite contemporary grindhouse directors out there today. He's got a great eye for cinematography.
But you know, I always looked at horror movies like an art form. And my mother's a painter. And you know, I'd look at paintings of Goya or Bosch, and I never saw violence in a painting. I always saw it as a representation of violence, just as when you read a Cormac McCarthy novel, there's violence in the books, but you're just reading a violent story. Somehow with movies, people think it's real. And if you've truly done your job as a director making a horror film, people are so disturbed that they think you actually killed those people. And you can have the actors next to you. You can have them on the audio commentary talking about it. You can show the behind the scenes, but people still, there's something that just gets them in this visceral, guttural place of, well, you still did that to someone.
And I just love his movies. They're just outright entertaining throwbacks to the old school horror movies of the 1970s and 80s. So with that being said, guys, I'm anxious to check out his take on the classic Death Wish series. I'm a huge fan of the original movies with Charles Bronson, and a lot of those old school canon movies are just dark and weird, and in my opinion, it's going to be kind of hard to top. But if there's anyone that can do it, it's director Eli Roth. I am a huge fan of actor Bruce Willis. That motherfucker needs a hit badly. He's made some terrible movies recently. And, you know, if anyone can really stir the pot with an actor like Bruce Willis, hopefully it's director Eli Roth. So, without further ado, check out the trailer. It's a good one. It's done in the old school grindhouse fashion.
Dr. Kersey, you're needed in Trauma 1.
Dr. Paul Kersey had the perfect life. Until one fateful night. When the law fails to protect and serve.
All these are open cases?
Yep. One man becomes a hero.
The men who did it are out there.
With a wish.
I want to buy a gun.
A wish of death.
If a man really wants to protect what's his, he has to do it for himself.
You're cocked, locked, and ready to rock.
I'll say.
You're that doctor?
I am that doctor.
Now, this doctor is prescribing a lethal dose of revenge.
Who else was there? I don't know anything else.
I believe you, Joe.
You're not gonna kill me.
No. Jack is.
Directed by horror master Eli Roth.
Time of death. The next 3 seconds.
You're not a cop. Somebody has to do it. Ah!
Starring Bruce Willis as judge, jury, and executioner.
This has been a crazy week.
This guy in the hoodie, they're calling the Grim Reaper. Is he right for taking the law into his own hands? He's become a folk hero.
You look much better. Whatever you're doing, keep it up.
I will.
Death Wish. Rated R. In theaters March 2nd.
Okay guys, overall I gotta say that I'm relatively pleased with this incarnation of the Death Wish series. I feel like Eli Roth handles the source material with a lot of craft, a lot of enthusiasm. I feel like he's the perfect director to remake the Death Wish series. In terms of actor Bruce Willis, well, I feel like he gives a really good performance here. I really liked how, this remake had a very John Carpenter vibe. The overall visual aesthetic of the city worked really well in Roth's favor for this remake. It's a solid movie. And I know it's going to have its detractors. A lot of people can't get past the fact that it's a remake. And, rightfully so. There's a lot of shitty remakes out there today. And when I heard that they were, going to be doing another Death Wish movie, I had my reservations. I heard that Roth was going to be directing it, and I watched the first trailer, and I still had apprehensions to approaching this movie. Well, luckily enough, it's not that bad, guys. I actually liked it. It's very violent and a perfect homage to the classic glory days of the 1980s canon films. So if you liked those movies, you grew up watching Charles Bronson and the Death Wish series, then definitely check out this remake. It's not bad. I was very satisfied. And if I had to give it a star count, I could give the Death Wish remake a solid 6.5 out of 10.